Pleasure to meet both of you gentlemen. I'm sure it is not lost on you that during everything that is currently going on, how timely the themes are in the film, from mental health to protests and various other topics. How does it feel for you to be involved in a project like this that is coming out right now? Does it feel sort of kismet as far as the connection?
Jonathan. Feel like your draft card got pulled up. Feels like you didn't know it, but you're in it now. And you may have already planned on enlisting, but you've been drafted. And it's on. And I'm so encouraged that the film that we're contributing to this moment is so relevant, and is so educational in some ways. There's a word called edutainment, which is both education and entertainment together, right? That's the word. It's not a made up word. It's not a Google, Facebook chat thing. It's an actual word, edutainment. And we're offering this, and it's hopefully going to, again, add to the thrust that our brothers and sisters and friends and allies are fighting now.
You used the word, it does feel like kismet. It absolutely feels like kismet. And that's all I'll say. Go ahead.
One of the things I loved is the father and son relationship that's shown throughout the film and the complexities of that, where mental health is a challenge. I wanted to know, what was your experience prior to this film as far as relating to mental health within your family or within your friends? Is it something that you discussed as Black men? And did anything being involved in this project change for you after?
I'd like to answer that. In my family, I have in my family, I have mental health challenges. I have direct experience with mental health challenges. With regard to, from that standpoint, I didn't think about this before you asked the question, but perhaps on some level, the work on this film is some extension of my own experience. And I'm not speaking about myself, even though I am crazy, ask anybody. I'm not speaking about myself per se, but it's an extension. And the fact that it's plugging into what's happening culturally right now, to echo what Jonathan said, you know what? It's a gift. And I don't want to sound, utopian or cookie cutter, but it is a gift. And it's a gift that we as creative workers, we can experience this moment and we can develop from this moment as we move forward into whatever we do next. One does not always get to be in special projects like this, but we have it and we get to experience it. We get to experience the gift of this moment, and then we move on from there.
So there are often not times when we see a film that features intergenerational action, buddy cop, sort of, touching on various things. What was it like for you working as a unit and also being in Asia and Vietnam filming with, your peers, younger, older, just sort of a different generation and not just focused on one or the other per se?
I said, yes, sir. I said previously that it felt like we were a family. We were a intergenerational family. And we had the chief, and we had the young guns, and we had the sage, and everyone had a position on the team. And it felt to me
fluid, right? It was also fluid.
Oh
right?
yeah, very fluid.
Yeah.
It had a sense of we just knew one another, and the places in which we didn't know each other, we had good conflict, and we had good discussion, and we had good discourse, and then the entire group grew because now we had a shared idea, we had a shared experience, so we kept just adding that in and adding that in, and each character I felt had a superpower, and they would add that superpower. Like, okay, I mean, they're all named after the Temptations. That is a
wow.
That's right.
Wow. David Ruffin. That's who I'm named after. You know what I'm saying? So we all, to make the Temptations, you need every single one of those fellas, every single member of that band to contribute their superpower. And that's what it felt like.
Step up and represent. To step up and represent.
That's right. That's right.
Can't put it off another day.
Gentlemen, welcome back to Vietnam.
Look what I found.
Anyway,
Dirty man in all his gloves.
Who was that guy?
That brother was the best damn soldier that ever lived.